we spoke about him before, and some people just take things too far.
Yeah.
And we're talking about that guy, Andrew Tate. I have Bugattis. I smoke cigars because I want to look like a mafia boss. I will fucking smoke you because I'm a kickboxer. Was a good impression or not?
That was decent.
Yep.
Hey, come on in.
Why the hell not? Or speaking about why. We spoke about him before, and we've had like conversations off camera, which was better because we got it to a consensus. Because there was a little bit of a fear, because you don't know. Like some people just take things too far.
Yeah.
And we're talking about that guy Andrew Tate. In the time since last
We
time,
shouldn't even wait. Sorry, that goes into the topic. Keep going.
Oh no, yeah, like he got taken off the internet last time. Since last time we met up, and how do you feel about that? That he got deplatformed?
Obviously, I believe in free speech.
Free speech, yeah.
But the platforms have a right to do whatever they want. Their business.
Yeah.
Their private business. If they want to take you off the grid, supposedly, it's their right to do so.
Yeah. And it's not like he's completely off the internet. He's found ways to.
Yeah, there's other platforms that will accept them, and people watch them. They download those platforms.
Exactly. So it's like he's still there, but he's not. Like it's like one part of the internet is like, nah, we're good.
We're good. Right?
Like we're done with him.
The mainstream.
The mainstream is like done with him. They want to leave him as an afterthought. You know, and he feels all bad about it because now he's not in the mainstream. Like you don't think he was like liking all that? Come on.
And he says it doesn't bother him, but it's like,
come on. Okay, it doesn't bother you, but you sure fucking like it, don't you?
Yeah.
Come on, man.
So
you wouldn't be saying I have these Bugattis. You wouldn't be saying it like that if you didn't want
it's
people.
income for him. If it doesn't bother him, at least it'll bother his pockets a little bit.
Yeah, I mean, he had things already. Being like an internet personality brought some, and then now that I got shut off, everybody
he still gets attention, but he used to get way more attention last month.
Oh yeah, way more. And I was saying on the notes like, what's my full take on him? And I think I have an idea why people got so fucking attracted to this motherfucker. Yes, he is. I'm not saying he actually did that to his mother. I'm pretty sure he loves his mother. But, you know, I'm just calling him that because he's a douchebag.
I'm confused what happened.
Oh, Andrew Tate?
Yeah.
Oh, no. My full take on him and why people got attracted to him so quickly. Especially, like, we're dudes. Especially people who are in our age and particularly our gender, because the other side of our gender spectrum, this was too late. This was like too late already to have him deplatformed. He should have been head on a pike already for some people.
I don't blame them. I don't blame them. He has said some very iffy things on women in his platform.
And that's where, like, that's later in, like, the note, but, like, what my full take on him and why my idea, or, like, my theory on why people got so attracted to him was, like, there are certain guys my age, and, like, we know what guys we're talking about. Like, not you or me. You and me, we're chill.
We're chill.
But, like, there's people who just, you know, like to wild out. They like to, you know, talk that bullshit. They like to do talk. You know, or they just like to show. It's whatever, you know. There's always that one person that has a little bit too much sugar in that regard.
Yeah.
You know, a little too much sugar right there in their coffee or their soda or whatever the fuck they're drinking. They're dialed all the way up to fucking 15 in that regard. You know, and I think why people were attracted to this guy is because they wanted somebody like that. They wanted somebody to say, hey, no, we don't fuck with the wokeness. We don't fuck with, you know, being presentable or anything. I am me. Because everybody, like, it goes back to, you know, expressing individuality and all this and this. Everybody's, you know, an individual and you should be who you are. But, you know, being, you know, that, just being a certain way and carrying your attitude that way, it sends wrong messages.
Yeah.
It sends wrong messages. And then at the same time, people were kind of like, people like particularly my age or me, they want somebody like that because they're sick and tired of, because what's the norm now? People are saying, hey, let's be respectful, let's be politically correct, let's be this, let's be that. they want someone to say fuck them. Like, they just wanted it.
They've been waiting for someone.
They were waiting for someone to say fuck all these people and just, you know, be a douchebag. You know, it may take an asshole to bring, you know, other people out, but
like those people were always there. They finally got a figure.
They just didn't want to bring it out themselves.
And now, since a lot of people are saying it, now they're just more open to say
exactly.
Those things.
And that's what I feel. I was like, is this what people, these, like, who are his followers or whoever really wanted? They wanted, like, somebody to be a very fuck you attitude or show a level of badassery, whether it's like what you have or what you can do, your ability to, you know, be a figurehead to say fuck you to everybody.
And especially with him being so aggressive.
Yeah, and like, dude, like, he can say all he wants. Hey, my shit has been taken out of context, dude. You probably shouldn't have said half the fucking shit you said because of what you have and how you say it and what influence you have because you weren't aware of it. Like, bullshit if you weren't aware of it, but, like, come on, man.
It was like, I don't know, I'm so surprised. I'm still surprised how big he got.
Yeah. And, you know, that's partially on said followers.
And what's dangerous is that, like, there's, like, teens, like 13, 14-year-olds that are developing their opinion.
Yeah.
And since it's the only thing that they saw on their pages or on their social media
was this bullshit drilled into them, yeah.
It's like, they haven't seen the other side yet.
Mm-hmm.
I was like,
yeah.
That's the dangerous part.
That's the dangerous part. And, like, I was thinking, I was like, I'm really stuck on that. I'm really stuck on thinking, man.
It's because we already had our opinions. We had a chance to develop them. And so we already had an opinion on him. Like, I don't know how to explain it, but, like, we had our opinions before he came around.
Yeah.
So that's why we didn't agree as easily to them or disagree.
Yeah.
Agree.
It was just a matter of bringing it up.
Yeah.
But when he started saying a bunch of wild and shit, it became about the wild and shit and not, hey, what's the situation to be talked about? Because before we go into what we're about to watch here, like, there are also people who want to say, you know, because, you know, there's free speech and all this other stuff, but they also want to say, hey, maybe not everything he says is bullshit. And, you know, they want to take...
There's probably going to be, like, a few things where he says, right? But, things.
Like,
don't take those few things and say, oh, everything he says is right.
Yeah, they're not taking it more with a grain of salt. They're taking it, like, wholeheartedly. And there are some things that he may say, like, if it has to do with, like, I don't know, like, bettering yourself mentally, like, him trying to come off as having an ironclad mental and, like, say, hey, you can do this, you can do this. Okay, maybe if you communicate it the right way, but there was so many things, like, no, or if it has to do with men's wellness, because here's the thing,
but, like, a lot of his opinions with, like, men's wellness is, like, suppressing your, like, your, like, emotions. And I don't know. I don't think that's healthy.
I don't know. I came up with this, man. I said this. I was like, man, if I'm not saying they are feminist, but women have certain figureheads to cling on to. And, like, I've noticed a couple, and I like all of them. I like all of them.
Yeah.
They got Cardi. They got Nicki. They got, who else?
Doja.
But
they got good artists.
They got Lizzo. They got all these people. They got Megan. They got Megan Thee Stallion. That's what I was blanking out on. They got all these people. They're not feminists, but I'm just saying they got these figureheads that are great. Who do we have? If some guy was trying to be not a feminist, but a menace, didn't Andrew Tate become a menace himself? Woo.
Something. I don't.
I thought about that. I was like, he's like, if he was trying to be a menace, he became a menace himself because he said a bunch of shit, and that's what I also feel like where he fucked himself. And I literally wrote that in the notes. Where did he fuck himself? He's fucked himself by talking about shit he has no idea about. When it comes to the other side of the gender, I'm never gonna talk about a woman's body and other things because I have no idea what the fuck that's
I don't know what the woman experience is. So I'm not going to, like, say, oh, this is how you're supposed to do your thing.
Yeah.
Just do your thing as long as you're not harming people.
Like, I could talk on certain things, like how you are as a human being, maybe, if, like, we have a open dialogue about that or whatever. But like, I'm not gonna try to step on toes and try to say, hey, this is this, and you should be this, and you should be that, and I should be this, and I should be that.
And not everyone's circumstances is the same.
Exactly.
So like, don't group everyone as like, oh, you should be doing this.
Exactly.
Or like women should be doing this. Like, not everyone lives in or has. Not everyone is living in the same circumstance.
Yeah. Just because he wanted to convey good messages or be funny doesn't mean it drowns out any of the others dumb shit he said.
Yeah.
And like the thing is, like, that's what I'm still tripping about. I'm tripping saying, is this what people wanted?
It's so extreme.
It's so extreme, but here's the thing, you and me, we like UFC. I like certain guys who like to talk their crap, but also they fight.
Yeah.
And if they have a good message to convey, they convey it properly. Like perfect example.
Paddy
Pimblett. Look at this when he talked about men's mental health.
I like your transition with that. That was a good transition.
Because Andrew Tate, take notes. Or fight this guy, Mr. Kickboxer. Fight the Baddy. I'm not even from the UK, but man, I would love to be in that crowd. Because that energy. Michael Bisping. Hell yeah.
I love Paddy.
Hell yeah. You see, he likes to have fun.
I like how you relate so much.
Oh, look at this guy.
Wow.
See, he acts a fool a little bit too. Come on now.
But he's having fun with it.
Exactly.
Everyone is having fun with it.
And also, hold on. I will add, and it doesn't mean, hey, be more fun about it or be whatever. Like, if you're a blunt person, that's who you are.
Yeah.
Just communicate. You got to convey it a little more properly.
I like how he's just grabbing his shoulder.
Yeah.
Oh, and he took it out once I said that.
He's like, damn, you're sweaty. Meatball Molly, she's funny too. And she's a great fighter as well. Enjoy her fights.
Like, Paddy isn't like the top tier fighter yet.
Yeah, he's not, but he's got that. He's like a people's champ.
He's a people's champ. Like, look at all those people.
Yeah.
I woke up on Friday morning at 4 a.m. to a message that one of my friends back home had killed himself. This was 5 hours before me weigh-in. So Ricky, lads, that's for you.
Damn, this always gets me a bit.
Yeah.
There's a stigma in this world that men can't talk. Listen, if you're a man and you've got weight on your shoulders and you think the only way you can solve this by killing yourself, please speak to someone. Speak to anyone. You know I'd rather. I know I'd rather be made cry on your shoulder than go to his funeral next week. So please, let's get rid of this stigma and men start talking.
I like that.
Exactly.
Look, it was his moment there.
Yeah,
it was his moment. He had every right to say, "Oh, I won this fight."
Yeah.
But he used the platform he had at that very moment to convey a message of, as a man, you should express how you feel.
Yeah.
Don't bottle in anything.
Yeah. And like, I don't know, like, come on, he still had his fun. We still laughed before all that. Like, come on, man. Like, you telling me this guy couldn't have conveyed his ways or whatever?
Yeah. With Andrew, I don't like that. He's like, a lot of it is like, oh, like, bottle
your
things up.
Yeah, like, come on, man.
Paddy, I love that he says, oh, express your emotions.
Yeah. He literally said, fuck the stigma. That's what he literally said without having to say it.
Fuck this thing. Man.
So like, come on, man. This guy, like, I'm glad he got deplatformed. Like, my friend called me a little toxic. She's like, that's a red flag for you. How do you know what his videos sound like and yada yada? Well, it's because I have Bugattis and I bottle everything and I smoke cigars because I want to look like a mafia boss, and I'm a kickboxer and I will fucking smoke you because I'm a kickboxer. This is a good impression or not?
That was decent.
Yeah, but no, just a smug asshole. That's
I like your transition from that too.
Yeah, because fuck, man, like.
And that's all she wrote.